In Catilinam 2.1. Real tough sentence here. Here's our main verb, decrevit. It decreed. Okay, let's find a subject. Senatus, S, big S there. Decrevit quondam senatus. The Senate, in the past, decreed. Here's your conjunction. It's really just ut, but he's spelling it uti. Decrevit uti. It decreed that. And now we're going to get an indirect command. And you can see, it's a command because there's a decree, and what's being commanded begins with ut, and there are subjunctives in it. So let's see. Here's your verb in the subjunctive. This baby videret. Uti videret. You can hear the infinitive in there, so this is imperfect subjunctive. All right, that all stacks up. The Senate decreed that Lucius Opimius, the consul, videret. See to it that. And now we get into another indirect command. This is a double indirect command. Very unusual. And this one begins with ne, just as this one began with uti. Senate decreed that Lucius Opimius see to it that, and of course ne is that not, but we'll have to put that not in a little further on, that res publica, all right, that's the subject in this clause, that the republic not, we'll use our negative now, that the republic not caperet, receive, quid detrimenti, any harm. Of course, literally that's anything of harm. We have to squish that around a little bit there. So yeah, the whole thing, decrevit quondam senatus. The Senate in the past decreed, uti L. Opimius consul, that Lucius Opimius the consul, videret, see to it, ne quid res publica detrimenti caperet, that the republic received no harm. Going on from there, another subject here, another verb here, nox nulla, there's your subject, intercessit, there's your verb, not a night passed. Simple chunk right there. Get that out of the way. Nox nulla intercessit. Interfectus est. He was killed. And we're left in suspense about who the victim is, but we'll see that soon. Propter quasdam suspicionem suspiciones. Because of certain suspicions of sedition. So this is just a little prepositional phrase. We love to get those out of the way. Propter to suspiciones. And quasdam, this is actually a frequently used term. We can actually translate this as a or some. It's really indefinite. It's called the indefinite pronoun because of some suspicions of sedition. And here's our subject, Caius Gracchus. He's the brother of Tiberius, who was killed previously. Yes, these two brothers are troublemakers. They're firebrands. So first they got one, 10 years later, they got Gaius. And then these ablatives describe Caius Gracchus. They are indeed ablatives of description. No preposition. Clarissimo patre, from a very famous father. Abo maioribus, and grandfather and ancestors. Now maioribus, if you see this spelled out properly, it's maiores natu. And maiores, you might notice that's just the comparative of magnus. Magnus, maior. And what's the superlative? Of course, maximus. So great, greater, greatest. And here's the trick. It's maiores natu, greater by birth, meaning their birth date is before yours, so they are therefore your ancestors. Greater by birth, older. So okisos est, he was killed. There's your verb, a perfect passive indicative. And again, we're in suspense about who gets killed. He was killed cum liberis, with his children, Iac, M. Fulvius Consularis, Marcus Fulvius the consul, or the consular person, a senator. And so Marcus Fulvius is the subject there. And it's delayed to give a little suspense there.